This episode is dedicated to the memory of Seb Patrick, who sadly passed away on Sunday, August 2nd. Seb was a podcaster, hosting shows like Cinematic Universe and Mifflin Infinity, a writer for outlets such as Empire, SFX, Den of Geek, and one of the founding members of the Red Dwarf fan site Ganymede and Titan. And he actually later went on to write for and edit the official Red Dwarf website. More than that, though, Seb was a genuinely brilliant person. Smart, talented, ambitious, and perhaps most dangerously of all, capable. His was a wonderful and unique voice in the world of geekery and fandom, and his loss is keenly felt by anyone who knew him, even just a little. One of Seb's pet projects was a sci-fi comedy radio play series called A Brief History of Time Travel, which he co-wrote with James Hunt. It's a show I absolutely adore, and if you enjoy science fiction audio, which if you're listening to this show, maybe you do, it's absolutely worth checking out. All 6 episodes are available to listen to for free at abriefhistoryoftimetravel.com. So go and check that out. Thank you. In the early 2080s, astronomers noted a large body, about the size of Earth's moon, entering the solar system. For a while, it looked as though it would collide with the Earth. But then, in 2086, something quite remarkable happened. It simply slipped into an orbit around the planet, like an old shoe, its position and trajectory almost mirroring that of the moon that life on Earth had known for billions of years. The presence of a second moon had complicated dangerous repercussions to the surface of the planet below. The tide shifted, devastating coastal towns and raising sea levels even further than they'd already risen. The second moon cannot be moved or destroyed. It cannot be reasoned with. It is simply there. So, naturally, humanity decided to go and stand on it. The lunar module descends, entering the oxygen-rich atmosphere and touches down upon the surface of the new moon. The door hisses open as 3 of Earth's best and brightest step outside, leaving fresh footprints on the colourless ground below. They don't say anything clever. They don't survey the horizon. They don't get the chance. They're too busy being baffled by the presence of a large blue box and the 3 people standing in front of it, smiling and waving enthusiastically. Still confused, they watch as the 3 strangers walk towards them. The one in the long coat and the scarf smiles, extends a hand, and says,
"Hello, I'm the doctor."
So that is where we are. We are on the surface of a second moon that has slid into orbit around Earth towards the latter end of the 21st century. There are 3 astronauts. They're not wearing helmets because there is air. There's oxygen here on the surface. You're not having to wear any fun spacesuits. You are dressed in your regular attire. And there are 3 individuals standing in front of you presently, all looking kind of gently baffled. And one of them, an American soldier sort of person with a very stern haircut and a gun strapped to his side, looks to you and says, and I think, Michael, we agreed you would voice this character, so I'm not doing a bad American accent. If we didn't, I'm making that decision right now.
I knew we hadn't agreed to this, and I also knew you were going to do this to me. All right, it's one of those things. All right, yeah. I don't have a character sheet for this guy, so you're gonna have to roll for him.
Okay.
Hello, Doctor. Do you live here on the moon?
What? Oh, that's crazy. I live in that box with my friends here. Well, not
Crazy,
Carrie.
yes.
She's new. She hasn't lived there yet, but she might. I mean, she's just hanging out right now, but we're seeing where it goes. And she kind of like points to Travis and Carrie. It's like, I think some people ship it. I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens. But where are you? Do you live in that? Do you live here?
No, we actually live in that, and Don points to the Earth in the sky.
Oh, yeah, I'm in there. It's good. It's nice.
And, the weird thing about this moon you see is it's not that moon, and he points also, like, slightly to the right in the sky towards the original moon.
Oh, I live on that.
Okay.
I live on that one. No, I'm just kidding. I live on Earth too.
Oh, man, this is a weirder day than this is going to be so much paperwork. All right.
Speaking of paperwork, do you have your passports? Because we were here first. No, I'm just teasing. Welcome to Moon 2.
Is it made out of cheese?
I mean, actually,
Is that why it's
really,
the second moon?
I mean, if you want to get technical, it's actually Moon 3, but you don't know why that is yet, Travis. So I know why you made the mistake, but
Oh,
I was a kid when that happened. Very weird.
Yeah.
For the kids at home, kill the moon. Wink, wink, wink.
You say that in character.
Yeah. Don looks into camera and pulls up the TARDIS data core entry on Kill the Moon, scrolls through, and goes, "It's an egg." Anywho,
on Don's iPhone XXV.
yeah, it's actually just an iPhone 12. He got a discount deal at his local Sprint Verizon.
Radio Shack made a surprise reemergence in the middle of the 21st century.
It's weird. Radio Shack actually bought up all the telecom companies, so now it's Radio Shack's.
With what capital?
Radio Nation?
Well, because Radio Shack had all the parts, and once the currency all became completely devalued. Anyway, we're dwelling. So yeah,
a lot happened. We know it. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I should probably start at the top. Colonel Don Starkey, Doctor Travis Carey. This is the rest of my team here.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Colonel Don and Starkey. So you're Colonel Don Starkey, and then these two have other names. Okay, sorry.
You're very funny. This is gonna be pretty good, and no one is gonna believe me. To my left here, this is Anika Patel. She's UK.
Hello, Anika.
Based scientist. Very cool.
She waves.
Xenia, yes?
Yes.
Xenia. Wow, I can't believe I remember that.
Hello, Miss Yes.
To the to my left, Xenia. Xenia, they're pretty cool too. Russian as well.
Yeah. They step forward and they say, Xenia Selesnyov, Gesundheit before you get it. Haha, this is my little joke.
We're gonna have a great time today, everybody. I hope the moon doesn't kill us.
Before we move on real quick, what was the name of the British officer again?
Anika Patel. She is actually of Indian descent.
Okay.
She's wearing like again, it's all kind of spacesuity, but hers has she has like an engineer's bag of tools and equipment on her side. Xenia Selesnyov steps forward and she says, "So, what is this? Have you had a chance to do any soil analysis? What is this moon like? I'm very, very excited to learn."
Well, what is it like as far as climate is concerned and stuff like that?
Well, in terms of like I said, the soil underfoot, the ground is kind of gritty, grey, kind of quarry ground, such as the Doctor has been in many, many times. It's a colourless grey. It's like you're looking at kind of a grayscale ground. The sky above is kind of the gradient goes from like a kind of a fair brown up to just space. It's kind of brown to black, and you can kind of see the stars above you, but there is a rich enough layer of oxygen that you're able to breathe. Okay,
but there's not any wildlife or forestry or anything like that. It's just essentially the moon, but with a bit of an atmosphere.
Yeah, we've found a quarry in Swansea, and that's where we're shooting this one.
I just want to know what I'm looking at so I can say what I'm experiencing to the person I'm talking to. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think if you do one of those Dr. Gravity tests, it's closer to Earth gravity than moon gravity, so that might weird you out. But
Yeah.
And also, I like the visual of a doctor doing the silly gravity test dance.
Okay. So yeah, when they ask me that question, I go, well, I tested the gravity for a little bit. I kind of did this, and then I do the Dr. Gravity dance, and then I go, and then we we mostly set up some lawn chairs. Carrie and Travis argued about Star Wars for a while because Carrie has seen like 6 more movies than Travis has, and so they have a bit of a different experience on it. There's also a whole TV series that she's seen that he hasn't apparently. So so that was fun. And then we also we played a little bit of cards, and then we also got out the barbecue grill and did a little bit of dinner. So that was good. And then you lot showed up. So we had like a nice day of it. What are you been up to?
We've been deeply concerned that the second moon is going to destroy the Earth. So we were just carefully landing our spacecraft so we didn't die. But that barbecue thing sounds fantastic.
We got some food. It's like some corn. I put some ears of corn down.
I mean, I'm a big corn fan. We should maybe check into the whole moon thing. Anika, do you want to run like a core sample or something? I'd love to know if we're standing on like a real moon or, for example, some kind of battle station.
Yeah, and then Anika says, "Yeah, absolutely." She pulls something out of her toolkit and kind of jabs it into the ground, and a bunch of little legs kind of sprout out and kind of dig themselves into the ground, and it kind of does a little drill downwards. And she said, "This might take a minute or two. Did you appear in? Is that? I mean, how does that? Does someone like come and pick it up, and then you get carried away? Like, how does that whole
it's a
thing
ship.
work?"
It's a ship.
It's
ship,
a ship.
you say?
It's
Wow.
bigger on the inside.
Well, spoilers. They haven't been. I like
It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Carrie,
I'm
I like
sorry.
it. I like it when they go in and they see it for themselves, and their eyes go big, and then they come back out and they go, "It's bigger on the inside."
I turned to Carrie. I go, I've done the same thing. I'm sorry. It's you gotta let them do it, otherwise she gets. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This is the first journey of many.
Oh, it's my first day here. Yeah.
It's
You're doing
Anika
great.
kind of looks at you like, sorry, it's your first day. Your first day. Your first.
Yeah, she's new to the team. That's why I didn't know. I didn't really want to say like she lives in the ship, but she lives on Earth. It's complicated. So
Like a sort of trainee kind of scenario, or
well, it's just like a new hang, just like trying out a new friend hang.
Oh yeah.
Is
Friend
is
hang.
that
Okay.
is that why she's? So what is the bum bag for? And she points at your fanny pack.
Oh well, this is my Well, I'm a PA. Don't know if you know what that is, but
No, I do not.
Oh, got it. I'm just an assistant.
Oh no, sorry, you're right. Sorry, I know it's a practicing archaeologist. So this really is kind of your bag, right? This is your whole scene.
No.
No, that's her bag.
No.
Points to the bag.
Would you like a story point, Riley?
Sure.
You can have a story point if you like.
All right. Thank you.
And we've lost Kate. Goodbye,
yes,
Kate.
I'm sorry. I'm good. I'll just.
Carrie melts.
I did. She did. It's a production assistant, so in here I've got Band-Aids. Carrie opens up her pack. She starts pulling out a plethora of things. I think there's Band-Aids in here. We've got batteries. Chapstick. You can't go without chapstick. A crank flashlight. Yeah, because just in case some electricity goes down. I've got a knife. I'll just put that away.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
This is Mr. Huffle. She pulls out the little stress ball. Probably gonna keep him out for a little bit longer. I've got first aid kit and looks like I've got a USB battery pack in here. Probably stolen.
All right.
Tell anybody.
Well, all right. Well, I don't know that most of that is going to be useful. I mean, we might have use for the knife, and the torch is good. The battery pack, is it USB-V compatible? Does it have the little tiny wireless adapter?
Sadly, no, because it's a cell phone battery pack. Because
I mean, we all have cell phones, but does it have the USB-V adapter that lets you kind of transfer power wirelessly? So that I can charge my phone without having to...
I'm just going to interject here and go with no, it doesn't have that. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah.
I'm going to say
okay.
Wow, they brought their phones to the moon?
Also,
wow, Doctor, you weren't kidding. People really are addicted to those things.
Also, Ben,
I'm playing Angry Birds 12.
Who was that speaking?
That's all Anika. That's
okay.
all,
Okay.
If I'm not doing the world's worst Russian accent, just assume it's Anika.
Okay. All right, and also when Carrie pulled the knife out, and also when she pulled Mr. Huffle out, both times the doctor gave like the same exact wince. I did it, and then I remembered that the audience is not seeing what's on the camera, so yeah.
Well, the knife pulling out was a little aggressive.
Yeah. The little drill that Anika set up beeps, and the little terminal displays some information. And Anika says, "Oh, it's interesting. This appears to be. It's just minerals and soil. It seems to be an actual, actual moon. It's not like the other one. But there is an interesting reading. It seems that
dinosaur skeleton.
It seems like this moon is filled with dinosaur bones. No. We're picking up some interesting kind of resonance frequencies about 2 miles to the east from here. I was thinking we might want to go and check that out. Don, what do you think?
That sounds good. We should let's get the rover set up. I don't want to walk 2 miles. That seems like a lot of walking. Hopefully
I'm good to walk 2 miles.
You never learned to bring bikes.
Bruh, I'm a vampire, apparently.
We're from the Transylvanian Space Agency.
I want to suck your moon blood. Yes.
The Earth has put away certain prejudices, and Transylvania has taken their rightful place in the United Nations. Yes.
So they unload from underneath the lunar lander. A little buggy drops, not dissimilar to the one from Star Trek Nemesis, although hopefully appearing in a better story.
Travis immediately yells, "Shotgun!"
and Anika says, "You brought a shotgun? I mean, Don has a
Anika,
a rifle.
No, it's an old American custom. I don't know why they don't do it in the UK anymore. I guess when someone yells shotgun, it means they get the passenger seat. And well, I'm gonna stick with it because I too am American. So hop in, buddy. I think Don has that sort of overweight Shatner TJ Hooker energy, so he's gonna run towards the moon buggy and like slide across the hood and be like, all right, let's do this thing. He's taking advantage of the
because I was gonna say because it's a moon and there's lower gravity, but we've already established there isn't lower gravity, because I just imagine you sliding and then you just keep going for
he does like a little roll
seconds.
But he saves it. His ankle hurts, but luckily he's going to be driving for the next couple of minutes, so he'll be fine.
So Travis has already called shotgun. The Doctor and Carrie, what is your bag? What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say Carrie has to make sure there's a seat for Mr. Huffles. He's still in her hands. This anxiety is starting to get to her. It's only the first time. Doesn't even know there's a second moon.
I think I hop next to Colonel Don because I think he's in charge, and I want to try to see if he spills any more information.
All right. And everyone's in. Don, do you want to roll on to the east?
Wait, are you driving? So if you're driving, then I guess it couldn't be next to you because it's where Travis is. So I guess I'm probably right behind you, or I
can minivan space. It's the Honda Odyssey from Dungeons and Daddies.
No, I was gonna say the middle. There's a middle in the front seat.
Yeah, I see no reason why we can't, Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. It's like 2 rows of 3 seats.
I like the idea that Travis calls shotgun, and then Doctor gets double shotgun and shoves Travis in.
Yeah,
the middle seat.
I love that.
He didn't see it was a bench seat.
No, I think I do take the bench. I think I take the middle seat and let Travis have the side seat because I want to try my annoying Doctor moment.
I'm just really happy that Carrie is in the back by herself. This is hysterical.
Oh no, you've got
Anika
I've got the other
and
2
Xenia
ladies.
back there with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One
yeah.
lady and a non-binary person.
And a non-binary person, yeah.
Non-binary, that's right.
They, them, yeah.
Zenny is a they.
Yeah. Don, do you put the pedal to the metal?
Oh yeah, Don's been waiting to drive to have a little moon dust up.
Nice. I would very much like everyone to do a roll now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have everyone do coordination and athletics, please.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh no.
Cool.
Hey, Ben Patton.
Yes.
I guess we just rolled double ones.
Me too!
Oh no! Oh no!
I did too!
I didn't
Oh,
roll double
no.
ones, but I did not roll super well.
Oh
I
god!
rolled a 1 and a 6.
1 and a 6 with your coordination and athletics. For Don, that is 12 total.
I have an 11.
I'm doing great.
So
I'm not doing too hot.
I have
Everyone
a 9 without
except-
my double one.
everyone except Xenia and Anika were not prepared for just how quickly this. It's like when you put your foot down in a Tesla and it just goes. It's like California's. It's like the Incredicoaster at Disneyland. It just launches.
Ben, will you stop just digging that knife in?
I know.
Everyone except Anika and Xenia falls out of the lunar lander. I'm not going to have anyone take damage because that's just too many people.
Wait, so the driver falls out too? Which
Yeah.
is amazing.
I think that it's. I'm gonna assume that's because Travis and the Doctor fall and knock him out.
That's so on brand.
I want to say Mr. Huffle fell out of the vehicle and Carrie went diving for him.
You can absolutely say that. If we're going to say that Mr. Huffle fell out, what we're going to do now is another roll to see if you caught him or if he's lost on the lunar surface.
Oh,
If we
God!
all fell out. We can
No.
get him before we get back in.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do this. We're going to make this roll happen anyway.
I'm just thinking of it. She's just squeezing him so hard, and just the whiplash of it. She squeezes too hard, and he went. Whoop.
I'm going to have you do. We'll do a separate awareness and athletics roll. Coordination and athletics.
Okay, roll again.
Yes, please.
Okay. So
Wow.
I rolled an 11, and I can add 4 to that.
Okay, so that's 15. So I'm going to say that you saved Mr. Huffle, but you could not save yourself.
Figured as much.
Yeah. So everyone except Anika and Xenia have kind of hit the ground, thunk. And no, I'm not going to have anyone take damage, but certainly your pride is a little bit bruised.
Xenia, this might be why you drove the spaceship. Do you want to... I got a little too excited there. I'm sorry. Oh.
She wordlessly slips into the driver's seat, and we're going to cut to the next scene. Let's just move on.
I think all of us are just covered in gritty moon dust now, though. Just
we're like
comedically
cartoon
blowing.
gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are bits of you that are in old Casablanca, first act of Wizard of Oz, gray, black and white, from this moon dust. After
Pigpen now? We're all Pigpen from the Peanuts cartoons, right?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
I hope there's water on this moon.
Oh no, I forgot to tell you, Dan, we're doing the Waters of Mars of the Moon, too.
That's why I said you should have had bikes.
You arrive at the source of the weird resonance scan that Anika had picked up, and it appears to be an entrance of sorts to some kind of cave or cavern, but it's not like a cave or a cavern at all, rendering the use of those words more or less redundant. It's like the entrance to a temple. There is it's kind of a rough stone built into kind of a large rectangular archway leading downwards. As you peer in, you can see that it kind of slopes downward, and you can see kind of an aging yellow stone. The exterior is kind of weathered and worn with that kind of grayscale moon dust. But you can see edges of kind of a yellow stone, and that yellow is more prominent as you kind of peer into the tunnel.
So this is something that has been constructed? This is not a natural formation?
Yes, it's definitely been built.
Okay.
Oh, I love a scary building.
I think we should go in.
Yeah, how wide is the entrance? Just out of curiosity, just as a
oh
weird
yeah, it's
astronaut guy thought. Could we just like drive the minivan in and do like a zoo tour?
it's I would say it is wide enough for you to drive the thing into.
So you're just like the gung-ho flyboy, right? Because you don't understand how like ancient structures work. Because like there's gonna be like valuable stuff in there. Like, we should walk.
Yeah,
All right.
Xenia
Wow.
straight up says, Xenia says, yes, I would not take the buggy into this space. You might damage the old.
Yeah. All right.
You might damage the old. All right, yeah.
But I still think we should go in.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta go in. We gotta figure out
The
secret
doctor's
of this.
already going in. Like, you guys are talking about what to do.
Oh,
the
don't
doctor has
forget me.
already wandered right in.
Wait,
Carrie
doctor,
chases
this
after
is,
her.
Yeah, Travis.
I'm
follows.
I'm invoking my impulsive character
Yeah.
flaw that I was given by Ben. So that is
Yeah.
I'm doing that. Yeah.
You keeping that, yeah.
We gave, just as a reminder to the folks at home, we gave you that trait because we realized your doctor is very impulsive.
Okay,
we
fair enough.
inflicted that upon you. You
You
played
earned
that.
I also do have.
But the
insatiable
game does
curiosity.
say that if you have a flaw, like, you are supposed to
Yeah.
like embrace that.
yeah.
I also have insatiable curiosity and I'm impulsive, so I am in the temple. What's in the temple?
Maximum
wait.
doctor.
It's full
Did
of
I
spite.
Well, I was going to say, did Carrie actually run after the doctor? Because I'm clumsy, so I do have to roll for that.
Yeah, if you are running after the doctor, then yeah, you want to roll for clumsy.
Got it.
Yeah, so is everyone following the doctor
Oh yeah.
begrudgingly? Is Don getting out of the buggy?
Yeah, I don't think Don is begrudgingly. I mean,
Okay.
Don is like, he's supposed to be in charge of this thing, and it's really not going great. So
Yeah.
I think he's doing his best to get like second position behind the doctor. You know,
Yeah.
like he's trying to be
like-
shotgun of the exploratory mission. Now that he feels
Yeah.
very dumb.
Doesn't it suck when you show up for like your first big day at a job and someone else is already there doing your job for you? Poor Don.
It's like I trained, I don't know, 15 years in the space thing, and like,
The space thing. Oh, yes.
Space Force.
yeah, I mean, I've been in the Space Force for 50. They put me in the spinny chair for 15 years straight. I thought I was
It's a
going to be
long
like
time.
like a space admiral.
Has that been what you've been doing for the last 15 years, Don?
No, it turns out Space Admiral is just something I came up with in a dream. Anyway, we should probably keep exploring
Yeah.
the temple.
Well,
All right.
you'd think after being in that chair for 15 years, you wouldn't be so excited to jump right back into a vehicle again.
Yeah.
You know what they say, needs must when the Don drives. Let's do this thing.
Don Driver. So the entrance.
No, Don Starkey. It's Don
Yes.
Starkey. Anika, we've known each other for years.
No, that was Ben. Sorry, Don. That was God speaking.
Oh God, it's happening again.
I mean, we are in a temple, so you.
Yeah.
God, is
Tactics.
it dark? Do I need my flashlight?
Is that Carrie just calling it? No. It is starting to get dark as the entrance leads down. There's no natural illumination, so now would, I think, be a good time to pull out your little flashlight if you want to.
All right.
And it leads down into a circular space that is approximately 20 meters in diameter. And as you enter that space, you feel the ground begin to very gently rumble. And then suddenly the circle is slowly descending like a great elevator going down, down, down into the core of the moon. Those of you with a fondness for magic and spectacle keep an eye on the walls for signs of stretching portraits, but are disappointed.
God, you were just brutal
I know.
today.
Third reference.
Laying it in. Travis.
Yes.
You hear a voice in your mind, a very simple voice that just says, "Are you my friend?"
What?
What'd you say, Travis?
Did anyone else hear that?
What?
Hear what?
I'm too busy on Instagram. I have my phone out during this. You guys don't think I'm gonna Instagram this? Things are moving.
Are you just posting pictures, or are you like Instagram Live? You're doing stories? What is that?
Stories. I would say video. I'm just fascinated by this. I was about to ask you if I had any like cell connection, but we established that we did earlier, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense that the Doctor would have like superphoned you by now. But that's not my call to make. That's Riley's call.
Here's
Doc.
the question: if she's Insta-storying in the future, does it show up during her contemporary present day, or does it show up during the time frame we're currently in?
We know how unreliable that was when Rose had it in Eccleston's season. So we can have Kate do a roll to find out where that story is going.
All right.
Okay.
So I would like you to give me. It's definitely going to be technology and something else.
And by the way, I am technically inept.
Oh, cool. So you're definitely getting like a -2 to that.
And
roll.
I have a 0 for technology, so I'm ready for this.
Oh, this is going to be exquisite.
Just presence and technology.
Presence and technology.
With,
okay.
With a -2 for your tech inept.
-2. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're gonna neg you.
Okay, so I rolled an 11. -2 is 9. Plus 2
9?
is
Okay.
11.
Hey.
So the way that the superphone works, the way that I'm going to decide that the superphone works, is that basically the TARDIS transmits the signal back to wherever it should be going. I'm going to say it gets that wrong. Your Instagram story is transmitted across space and time 400 years into the future to the inhabitants of the planet Tertius 9, who are now experiencing your Instagram story as it is beamed to every single device that will receive it in their homes, buildings, and offices. They don't know where the signal came from. They're not going to know where it went afterwards. But it becomes a major point of contention throughout this society, leading to great debates. Are they alone in the universe? Is there life out there? And over the following 20 to 30 years, they develop a space program. And they decide to fly out into the stars to try looking for life. Are they alone? Who is this Carrie? Where is this temple? Unfortunately, shortly after they launch the first of their space shuttles, the planet explodes for reasons that no one understands, because they had instead poured all of their money into the space program and none into their own ecology and preservation of their own.
Did one rocket make it out carrying a lone child, though?
We're going to save that for season 3.
Oh, it's gonna come back! It's gonna come back!
Carrie's nemesis, Jeff of the planet Tertius 9.
Jeff L.
Jeff L. Oh, wow. I'm scribbling this all down frantically.
I had a Max Headroom reference all ready to go, but that went on for so long and became such a totally different tapestry of gorgeousness that I didn't get it out when I could have.
You and I were on the same page, Riley. I was going to do the Max Headroom pirate signal thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so after several minutes, the platform comes to a stop in front of a small opening.
The reason why I asked about the Instagram thing is so when I see her Instagramming it, not knowing that all that unfolded, I go, "Oi! Don't spoil the future for your mates."
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I just put it away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How about being in the
sorry.
moment? I mean, no. I mean, I don't want to act like being on the screen is not being in the moment, but I don't want you to like Biff Tannen the future for people who haven't gotten to it yet, you know? So.
Oh, okay. Is this like the time loop thing, like butterfly effect?
No, it's just kind of rude, you know?
Oh, it's just rude. Oh, okay.
Don very surreptitiously puts his phone away.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to function without my phone, but I'll give it a try for you.
Thank you.
Is that an addiction that Carrie has? Is she addicted to using her phone?
I would say because she's a PA, yeah. Because
Okay.
it's almost like an anxious like connection to it. Like I have to, it's like compulsive almost, you know, because that's this generation of like I have to check my phone every 5 minutes.
That's interesting. Let's see how that plays out.
Okay.
But for now, after several minutes of this Instagram talk, the platform comes to a stop in front of a small opening leading into a grand chamber. You can't quite see what is in the chamber yet because you have not yet moved into it. What do you guys want to do? There's this vast space in front of you.
I move into the chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry,
Travis is like jaw on the floor. Like, this is amazing.
Before I go in the chamber, let Michael do what he was going to do, and then I'll do something.
Yeah, sure.
I was going to say, before I enter the chamber, I was going to turn back to Travis as Don and be like, "Hey, did you say you heard something?"
No, you must have misheard me.
All right. Maybe with all the phone stuff. Anyway, Don's just
Well,
like,
did you hear something?
No, but I was taking pictures of the the architecture. It's pretty cool. But then the doctor did that speech about like, get off your phone. I was like, you know what? I should probably live in the moment. I am on a second moon. It's pretty cool.
Can I make a check to see if I think he's telling the truth?
Well, that also means he can do a check to see if he thinks you're telling the truth.
That's fine.
What you will be doing then, Travis, you are going to do, we'll call it awareness and ingenuity. And Don is going to counter roll with that with presence and convince.
Yes. I rolled a 4. You're going to have to add this stuff. Sorry, Ben.
Let me pull that up.
I will print this for next part.
Oh, I accidentally closed it because I'm very, very good at my job. Give me a second. Here we go. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Not
great.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total.
Travis got an 18. It was my two best attributes, and I rolled a 10.
Okay. So is Don lying?
No, I was genuinely asking.
Okay. Cool. So let's do it the other way around to find out if Travis is lying. Travis, can you give me presence and convince?
Ooh.
And can Don give me awareness and presence? What do we say? Dan, what did we have you roll?
Awareness and ingenuity.
Yeah, awareness and ingenuity.
I got a 5 this time. I'm just like not having extreme.
Poor Don.
I got a 15.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Travis. As far as you're concerned, Don, Travis was being honest when he said that he wasn't, lying. That you didn't hear anything.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna follow into the chamber. I'm gonna kind of take up the rear now. I think because it seems like literally everybody else on this mission may be more qualified than me, and Don has. I think Don has the presence of mind to be like, a good leader knows when to stay behind and let the experts handle things. So, like a good general knows when to not get in the way of everyone who's qualified.
Could I make a suggestion? A good leader knows when to follow?
Yes. That is so... God, you're so much better at this. All right. Yeah. All right. After you, Doctor. You're a real... I bet you're a legend or something. Anyway, let's check this thing out.
Yeah, so you move into this grand chamber, and here you can really see, because the moon dust has not gotten down here, that it is made of this very rough yellow stone. It's quite different from the grey stone on the lunar surface, and this is a space that is easily 40 foot by 40 foot with intricate patterns carved along the walls, punctured by plain, featureless etchings of squares. Just a square, like the outline of a square that has been carved very, very carefully and in very straight lines. But
I like round things better.
Yes, you do. And in the center of this room is a figure bowing as if in prayer. The figure is adorned with robes that were once a dazzling white, but that have turned grey with time.
Is it alive?
Okay. You're not immediately able to tell. It doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay. Travis, Travis, you okay?
I cannot emphasize this enough. Everyone, watch where you are stepping.
Oh, wow. That's such a good note. Donna's going to just immediately look down really hard.
Yeah, I was going to say Carrie, too.
Anika says, why?
Because...
They don't have Indiana Jones in the UK? Come on, Patel.
No, we have Indiana Jones. It's just that's a movie.
Right, but
You know that kind of thing-
we're also inside a temple on a moon that appeared out of nowhere. Let's just not rule out anything yet.
This kid's right. We may have slipped the bonds of fiction here.
All right.
We don't know.
Fair point.
It's okay,
Yeah,
Anika.
this-
I felt the same way. Yesterday, I was being chased by waiter robots.
Those things are aggressive. You're not wrong. Nothing has changed in the future.
Were you trying to skip out on the bill, or like how did that happen?
Oh no! They just wanted to get us. Travis, do you remember why?
Yeah, because we didn't fit like the programming of like the future, so they just wanted to kill us. It was a
right. We were on a date.
We were. It was kind of a funny story.
Oh, are you two a thing?
Oh no!
Wow.
You didn't have to be so emphatic. I would have also said no, but you know.
Sorry, Travis.
And I lean over to Dawn and go, the shippers are going crazy with it. It's fantastic.
Sorry,
Well,
Travis. That wasn't supposed to be mean. I'm just.
I know we're on a space temple. Like I understand. It's okay.
Don turns to the doctor and is like, I've been thinking of a hashtag this whole time, and it's just really difficult.
Yeah, it's like Terry or...
Yeah, it's just like another name. Nobody wants
Kravis. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's
Kravis? Oh, that's bad. I don't like
Kravis.
that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Did somebody say crevice?
No, definitely not that. Anika, could you do... The rock seems kind of weird. Is it the same rock as above? I mean, other than it being yellow. Also, what's with that guy?
Anika says, well, one thing at a time,
Well, yeah, Anika,
surely.
I'm asking you separately about the rock thing, and then to the rest of the group, I think, sort of generally, like...
I'm going to do a scan to see if I get a life... like a scan with a sonic, see if I get like a life reading off of the guy.
Okay. You do that scan, and you get a life sign off of the figure that is bowing in prayer right now.
It's alive.
Is it an animal or person? Or thing?
Carrie, just as a heads up, like we're gonna meet a lot of aliens, so like, maybe like be nicer about it. I don't know. Just heads up.
Oh, they don't like to be called things.
Yeah. It turns out most do not. Yeah, most people.
Wow. Okay, hold on. I gotta jot that into my phone.
Oh, really? It feels like you should just remember that. All right.
Cool.
I'm starting to reconsider this. All right.
Are you tweeting this to yourself, or what's happening?
No. Just a note. You know, she has a list of notes of like little things that she should keep down to herself.
Sure.
Doctor, I don't know if I mean, some of my best friends are Zygons. I'm not so sure about this lady. And I think Don is going to very stupidly walk forward with like a hand outstretched, like he's walking towards a stray cat, and go like, "Hello, sir. Greetings from..."
Wait, Don, it might be in the middle of a prayer. I think it's kind of rude. Just interrupt.
Oh, I am... excuse me, fair being.
As you move towards the monk, its head snaps up and it looks at you with these kind of big black eyes. And then it kind of stands up, and the robes that were over its shoulder kind of drop away, Obi-Wan Kenobi style, revealing 4 arms, each holding a sword.
General Grievous style.
And it begins to lurch towards you.
I reach forward and grab Don by the neck of his jacket and like pull him back, like his spacesuit, like pull him back.
Just before that happens, I think Don looks into the camera, goes, "Oh boy," and the like ending tones from Quantum Leap play. No, I'm immediately pulled back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And you say, "Hello there."
Immediately, I think Travis is going to put both of his arms up and say, "We're your friend."
So this is going to be we're going to go into a conflict now. So I'm going to ask what everyone is doing in this situation. So Travis, your thing is that's talker, I would say.
I'm going to do a talk.
What does everyone else want to do in this situation?
I guess I'm a doer because I'm trying to pull Don away from the danger area.
Okay. I'm going to say that Anika and Xenia are probably just going to kind of back away. And I would imagine that Xenia probably has like a knife in a little holster in her back pocket that she's going to reach for. So both of them are doing. Carrie, what are you doing?
I feel like Carrie might be running after that comment about things.
Is he gonna run?
No, I think she might, like, stutter step a little bit, be taken aback. I'm thinking she's probably not prepared for this. 4 arms, big giant thing that moved. Not good.
So your thing is, Carrie is, like, shocked and stunned and isn't acting right now?
Probably.
Okay. I actually like that as a choice. I'm gonna give you a story point for that. So you can have that story point, you can put that in your pocket. What is Don doing?
I think, just for expedience, I'll do talker, and Don's just gonna do like a hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa kind of thing.
Okay. The other talker was Travis. Travis, what are you saying? What are you doing?
I think he, like I was saying before, just kind of makes himself front and center and puts his arms up and said, "We are your friends."
I love that song. Terrible movie. Bad. But
the creature, if it hears you, it doesn't acknowledge you.
Oh, well, that's not fair. No, it's fine.
We don't have any runners, so the doers will start with the doctor. You're pulling Don back, right?
Yeah.
Don, are you resisting that?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so yeah, you just go ahead. You pull him back. Are you just kind of like yanking him back a distance? What is the?
Yeah, I'm just like grabbing him.
picture.
I'm grabbing him by like, so he was walking and he was in front of me,
Yeah.
and so it's like mama cat pulling a baby cat back. Like I'm just like reaching out,
Aw.
like putting my hand on the fabric at the back of his neck, and just like pulling him back towards me, trying to like move him out of harm's way, and like also out of like what might be a threatening space towards the monk.
Okay, so what I want you to do right now, because what the monk is going to do is it's going to try to slash with one of its swords. So I want you to do coordination. You're going to use strength and athletics to pull Don back.
Okay.
And I'm going to have this creature slash with its sword style.
Can I add my quick reflexes to this roll?
I'm gonna let you do that. Yeah, you can add +2 for quick reflexes.
Okay, great. Okay, so that is going to be a 12.
Okay, so it's not a great roll, but fortunately the monk rolled worse than you did, and the monk it's gonna be a no but. And I'm going to make this a fairly simple, but the night you pull Don away just in time, but Don does take a slash at the front of his military attire.
Okay.
Is it like a cool Captain Kirk Amok Time kind of slash?
It's very Amok Time, yeah.
Yes.
And then we go back to the top of the turn order. What does everybody want to do in this particular instance?
I think Don's I'm gonna pull out my pistol, but that'll put me towards the end of the order.
Dr. Carrie Travis, what is your thing?
I think Carrie's still a little bit in shell shock.
So you're gonna have Carrie do nothing?
She might dodge, because I think, like, what arm's range is that huge monk?
I mean, if the monk moves in, it could probably get a swipe in at you. Do you want to just kind of prep to dodge if you have to?
Prep to dodge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. We can figure out how that roll will work when we get to it.
Well, because she's lucky.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Nice.
But clumsy, so keep that in mind.
What a combo. All right. Travis, what are you doing?
I think his immediate gambit failed, so I'm gonna have to be a runner in that, like, kind of diving out of the way, because talking wasn't gonna work.
Okay.
So almost like a withdraw action.
Okay, are you withdrawing in any particular direction towards anything?
I think maybe towards Carrie, just because I know that this is her first adventure kind of thing.
Okay.
But like just away is more important, I think, because it's an immediate reflex action kind of.
Okay. Doctor, what do you want to do?
I think I'm going to try to, like, move in between the monk and Dawn and kind of, like, have my hands up in a, like, we come in peace kind of way. Like, I'm showing that I'm not armed, I'm not attacking. And I'm just gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I know it's more of a do than a talk, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll take that. We have to do Xenia and Anika, who they're just going to kind of they're going to fall back also to where Carrie and Travis are. So we'll start with if we're going in to the Doctor. You have quick reflexes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go first. You will always go first for doing.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I do exactly that. I like squeeze in front of Dawn, and I have my hands up in a very peaceful way, and to show that I'm not being threatening. And so I'm just doing like a presence kind of thing, like whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Wow.
Hey, whoa.
Love that song.
It's my favorite hand.
Don, you're pulling out a pistol?
I think rather than pulling it out, I think my do is going to be like stepping back while putting my hand on it. You know, like on like a holster, there's that button where you like unclip the button when you're like gonna take the gun out. I think this would be that bit where there's the close up of like Don's hand unsnapping the snap, you know?
Okay.
But I think at the same time, I'm continuing that like, hey, whoa. But the Doctor and I are coming at it from two different perspectives, you know?
Yeah. So you got the Doctor in front of you. Everyone else is moving towards kind of where Carrie and Travis are. And this monk is going to go in for another slash with its sword. I guess at the Doctor, because the Doctor is kind of the primary target right now. So, Doctor, if you're looking to dodge, I need you to do coordination and athletics.
Okay. With my reflexes?
Yes, you can get a +2 for that.
Okay. What is with these dice today? All right, that is a 13.
That's good. That puts you again in no butt territory.
Okay.
The monk does another slash. It doesn't. You don't get cut, but the end of your scarf gets chopped off.
Oi! Oi! Hey! Oh, you don't just cut a lady's scarf off. Like this is one of my favorites.
Now it's
I'll put it
personal.
back for
Yep.
you.
No,
I promise.
Carrie, I would like you to do a roll at this point. Could you give me a coordination and awareness roll, please?
Sure can. Okay, rolled a 7 plus 5, so we're at 12.
12. Okay, so you lose your footing just a little bit, and knock against the wall. And as you knock against the wall, a stone to your side pushes in, revealing behind the monk, on the wall behind the monk, a large stone doorway that kind of slides open with orange dust and sand particles kind of falling down, and there's a passage behind it, leading on to possibly further into the temple.
Guys, should we go this way?
Yes.
Okay!
Is that what everyone wants? Is that going to be the next action? Is everyone going to run towards that, or?
I'm gonna try to buy some time for my friends to run. I am going to take my now cut scarf, and I'm gonna try to like whip it. Like I'm gonna pull it off my neck and try to whip it to disarm the monk. Like try to pull the sword from its arm.
Interesting. It's interesting that might actually be considered a fighting action. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna classify that as a fight. Is everyone else just kind of running for the door?
No, Travis is going to stay put. I'm imagining that where Travis and that portion of the party are on like one corner, the Doctor and Dawn are on the opposite corner. So I think Travis kind of wants to stay and kind of usher Carrie and Anika and Xenia while sort of putting himself between the party and the monk from that corner. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
I
guess that'll be a do rather than a run for me.
Okay, I'm good for that. I'm gonna say that Anika is gonna bolt to the open doorway. Is Don doing the same thing? What is Don doing?
I think Don's gonna shoot.
That's gonna be a fighter.
Yeah.
Carrie, did you say what you were doing?
Oh, I was going through the doorway because I just got it open.
Okay, so we've got Carrie and Anika heading for the door. The Doctor you're going to be trying to lasso or lasso, however that word is pronounced, the swords out of its hand using the scarf.
Yeah.
Don is going to fire. and Xenia is going to kind of stand her ground with her knife drawn. So let's start with...
I'm going to try to move Xenia along
Okay.
as part of my like corralling.
I probably I'm gonna shout run when I do my move.
You have voice of authority, so that's pretty good. So let's have the talkers go first. Do we have any? I don't think we have any talkers. Runners. So everyone who is running away, if you can give me coordination and athletics.
I'm pretty sure it's just Carrie and your characters.
Yeah, I think so.
What in athletics?
It's coordination and athletics.
Okay.
Carrie and Annika.
14. Rolled a 10.
I roll.
Wait, sorry, is it Annika or Anika?
It's Anika.
Okay, I got 7 and 9 in my head for a second.
Yeah. This is so that's
Probably who she was
11. 11 for Anika. So Anika is not able to make it all the way to the door. What did Carrie roll?
14 total.
Cool. I need you to do another roll for your clumsiness.
6. Rolled a 6.
A 6? A 6, you say? That's
Yes.
bad. You full up, like, face plant just behind the monk, like,
my God.
within an arm's reach of the monk.
Oh.
That's bad. That's a no-and. That's very, very bad.
Yeah, that's not good, you guys.
So our doers, people who are doing non-combat actions, who was that? That's
me.
I guess technically Xenia is kind of standing her ground, but Travis, you were trying to usher Xenia away.
So I'm now going to alter course. When I see Carrie fall down like that, I immediately am going to run to her and try to help her to her feet.
Okay, give me strength and coordination for this.
Okay, can I add my brave to this?
I'm definitely going to let you add your brave because you are diving under the swirling bladed muscular arms of a four-armed Goro man with swords.
Okay, I did not roll particularly well, but it is a 13.
Okay, I'm going to say that's yes, but
Okay.
so you are able to get there, but the monk is going to see you and take a slash at you. It's not going to do any like serious like hacking things off, but it is going to catch the back of your leg, and you are going to take 1 damage to your coordination.
Oh, no, Travis.
Which has been a theme this season. Travis is very good at like taking a knock to his coordination this season.
Yeah, but at least this wasn't because the TARDIS landed hard. This was saving someone's life.
Yeah. And I'm going to allow the follow through of you and Carrie are then able to get up, and Carrie, you can continue to the door, and Travis, if you want to stick around, you can, but if you want to help Carrie get to the door, that's also an option.
I think that since I took a hit to the back of the leg, my mobility is going to suffer, so I'm going to help her, but I don't think that I will physically be able to make it out of the room just yet.
Okay. Carrie, do you want to help Travis? Or
Of course.
how do you guys want to play this?
I wouldn't leave him behind. I think she would be very concerned when he got hit, and aware of that. So definitely letting him lean on her. But I was gonna say, like, can we use my lucky? Out of the sticky situation?
So the way lucky works is if you roll snake eyes, you can re-roll those dice.
Copy
That is how that
that.
works, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So lucky you can't. But Travis, you were about to say something, and I worried that me asking Carrie what she wanted to do kind of stepped on what you were thinking. What was your thought process?
No, I was just saying I'm leaning into the yes. I was leaning to the butt of the yes butt. That was all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all
Cool.
good.
So yeah, Carrie is able to. Actually, Carrie, could you give me strength and athletics?
Yeah. That's added together is 5.
Is that with the dice as well?
No.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, I rolled snake eyes, but I'm gonna roll again.
You get to re-roll that.
There you
Perfect
go.
timing.
Woo! Boy, that would have been bad. Okay, rolled a 10, so that's 15.
15, nice. Yeah, you are able to carry Travis to the open passageway.
Carries Travis.
Yay!
Carry Travis. Yeah.
Can I carry him bodyguard style?
Oh yeah. Oh
That is 800% up to Travis.
I mean, If you get with a 15, yeah, I mean that's how you get him. He doesn't have a say, kind of.
Yeah. So Love lifts us up where we belong, and you are able to carry Travis to the open doorway, which means we're now with the fighters, which means we've got Don and the Doctor. Now the Doctor has quick reflexes, so you're always going to go first.
Okay.
So you're trying to lasso the sword out of its hand, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to like peacefully. I'm trying to like non-violently or non-martially. Yeah, like non. I don't know. I'm looking to de-escalate the situation, so I'm trying to disarm the opponent.
Yeah, I dig that.
Non-lethally, that's what I'm looking for. I think.
Yeah, non-lethal damage with a scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do that roll. That is going to be definitely going to be coordination and athletics.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a +2 for your quick reflexes.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at your other traits list to see if there's anything else that can help you or hinder you here.
Brave.
Brave, I'm going to give you a +2 for brave, because this is a pretty brave act.
Tough.
Tough. What does that mean?
No, I think tough is more of like something happens to you.
Yeah. Tough's like a resilience thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, tough reduces the amount of damage you would take.
Yeah. So I'll just do my roll plus the reflexes plus the brave.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it.
All right.
Does the Doctor get like a +2 for scarf proficiency?
Unfortunately, there isn't a trait for that. Otherwise, I'd be all about it.
Technically adept? No, I'm
writing an angry email to Cubicle 7 as we game.
The last 3 rolls in a row, I have rolled a 1 and a 3. So that means that this time around, I got a 15.
That's actually quite good. I do have to counter roll for the monk, who beefs it. So you are able to not only knock out the one of the swords, you're able to knock out 3 of its 4 swords.
Okay.
With one swish movement, you disarm the Goro monk, leaving Don free to do what Don is about to do.
I think instead of shooting, now Don, seeing that the monk is properly distracted, he's going to go back to his high school wrestling training and just try and get the legs, like just go for a straight tackle.
Just sweep it.
Yeah. Sweep this guy.
Yeah, I dig that.
Sweep the leg, Donnie.
Yeah.
So in that case, could Don...
Oh my god, he's Danielson.
I am definitely giving you a story point for that, but I want you to know I'm very angry about it.
I refuse it. Thank you.
I'm giving Don the story point then.
Don's great-grandfather, William Zabka, is very thankful to all of you.
Could Don give me strength and fighting, please?
Wow, I just rolled 2 6s.
Yeah.
Wow!
Whoa, you gotta do the rest of the math, Ben. Sorry, but...
so, that's 3 6s. That's 18.
That's a mafia.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The monk... I have to change my dice. This monk is not rolling well. You're able to sweep the leg swiftly and efficiently in a way that the monk does not anticipate, leading the monk to smack its head against the ground, knocking it unconscious.
Wow. Oh, well, I guess that does also stop it.
I think Don's gonna look to the Doctor and just like offer a high five. Good teamwork.
All right. The Doctor doesn't think we deserve it right now, but also can't leave a high five hanging, so she high fives. Yeah. But you can tell she's feeling really conflicted about it, and is thinking
conflict.
Yeah.
Is that one of your bad traits? Can't leave someone hanging?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have here Barney Stinson as one of my traits. So
5 hanger, yeah.
I mean, I to be fair, I often suit up, and I can't leave a hanger. So also, at one point during this campaign, Jason Segel might randomly slap me. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it could happen.
Please let it happen. Please let it happen.
Actually, yeah, I've been doing rolls for that since our very first episode and during live shows, so it can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Travis, you hear that voice again in your head, and it just asks, "Where are you from?"
Travis doesn't know how to respond because Dan doesn't know how to respond. Okay, I'm going to attempt to respond psychically. Even though I'm not psychic, I'm just going to think the response. We are your friends. We are here from Earth.
If it acknowledges what you said, it doesn't say anything.
Okay. Additionally, I turn to Carrie and I say, could I get some of those Band-Aids you have? Because my leg is kind of gnarly right now.
Well, I was just about to say that. I was going to ask if I could bandage it up for you. You were being pretty noble back there, so it's the least I can do.
Yeah, Carrie, do you want to do a medicine on Travis?
Do you really want me to? Because do you want to know what number I have on medicine?
Go on.
Is it a 0? Because that's what I have.
It's a 1.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to do ingenuity and medicine, you can see if you can treat Travis and maybe get him that point of coordination back.
Let's see. Come on, Travis. Let's wish for the best. All right. Rolled a 9. Plus 4 is 13. Plus 1 is 14.
I'm gonna say that does it. You patch up Travis's leg. Maybe let's say there's like a little bit of like medical bandage left in that, maybe from a previous shoot. And you're able to wrap it around his leg, and I'm going to give you that point of coordination back.
Thank you. That is
Travis.
the first successful heal we've had in this entire show.
Yeah.
And it came.
We started recording nearly 2 years ago.
I know.
Which is going to make this episode a really tough edit for David. That's a fun joke. Let's move on. Okay, so Doctor, you are in that space with the four-armed monk that is lying on the floor unconscious.
All right. I look around the room for anything like if I understand what he was praying to, or if there's anything else notable in this room besides the door that Travis and Carrie and them already found.
Okay. You notice on the ceiling above, which is kind of a circular dome, in the center of that is another etching of that square, that perfect square, all sides equal. All the other carvings in this space are a little bit rough, but so much effort has gone into making this square a perfect square. And as you look at it, you can see there's no chipping. There's a little bit of erosion because of the passage of time, but even with that, you can see like someone has gone to a lot of effort to carve a perfect square, and that is what is on the ceiling above you.
Okay, I want to make a check using, I think, Feel the Turn of the Universe or Time Lord, and see if if this is pinging anything for me of like a culture that I'm aware of.
Okay. Let's make that. I guess that would be knowledge and ingenuity.
Okay.
But you're going to get a buff from. I'll give you a +2 for experience, Time Lord. I'm going to give you a +2 for Feel the Turn of the Universe. So that's
okay.
a +4.
Now I finally rolled a 6 too, so that's going to give me 21.
Wow.
Get it.
Yeah, you
actually,
recognize...
Actually, it's more than 21 because it was 12 plus 4, so that would be 16, and I rolled 7, so 23.
23, oh wow.
Wow.
And me.
Yeah. You recognize this shape. You've seen it sparingly in the past.
Yeah, it's a square, but what does it mean?
It means that it's a huge marketing campaign for the PlayStation 9. No,
right.
It is.
You know this is the temple of the math lords. Wait.
This shape, this square, you've seen this before. You've seen this on starships and in military bases that belong to a very specific race that you've encountered many times before. It's the Cybermen.
Look, I'm not going to confirm or deny what you're saying, Riley, but if we do send the Doctor to Thanksgiving, I would get worried.
Well, the one thing I'll say is right now, Jason Segel is practicing social distancing, so it won't happen anytime probably soon, but...
But within the fiction of the game, he can show up whenever. I do have a character sheet for him.
True. I meant that's why it hasn't happened in a live event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really annoying? When we did the live show at Geeky Tees and he was just kind of waiting for the whole show?
Yeah.
And it was really annoying because we still had to pay him. We lost money on that live show.
He literally just, stood inside the TARDIS that they have outside the store, which doesn't even lock anymore, and just...
Oh, for real?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, they do have a TARDIS outside the store.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, I can't see your faces. That's not fair. But I do call that this should be in the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh my god.
I think this is going after our credits.
Yeah.
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 After our credits.